Hi everyone, welcome to my presentation. Um, my funding proposal is for Henderson County Public Schools in Hendersonville, North Carolina. This district serves 23 schools ranging from grades pre-K to 12. It's a pretty big district and it's right outside the main city of Asheville. The strategic technology plan of this district contains 5 different priorities, and for this proposal, I've taken a closer look at 2 of the priorities. Priority number 2, which they want to decrease their dependence on paper and pencil learning and increase online learning for the students. And priority number 3 states that they want to increase student and teacher access to PLNs or personal learning devices. So after looking closely at those 2 priorities, I came up with my proposal that this district should create a one-to-one personal learning device program for the students of the district, because with individual access to PLN, students will be able to meet priority 2 and also priority 3. So the benefits of this proposal are that the students obviously have much more personalized learning. They can use their personal learning device to meet their specific needs and to find out and learn about what they need to know specifically. Another benefit is that it's student-centered learning. Learning is about each individual child, and you don't have to cater to the whole group. You can focus in on each individual student. It's great for collaboration too, students working together. It will increase their technology skills also. Lots of really great benefits with this program. An exemplar unit that you could use if the district funds this proposal, and if they do get one-to-one personal learning devices for each student, this is an example unit that a teacher could use with the devices. The unit here in this case is about line plots. It's for 4th grade math. The objective in this unit would be that students will understand that data can be gathered, compiled, and organized in a line plot and other sorts of graphs. These graphs and line plots make data easy to understand, read, and analyze. So for this unit, the students would be learning about line plots. They would be coming up with their own question to ask to create a line plot, and they'd be analyzing the data that they collected based on the question they came up with. The way this unit is rolled out is it's constructivist in nature, so the students construct and build their own learning to create meaning for themselves. So we'd use the personal learning devices for the students to go on to some sort of open source learning website. In this case, I recommended that they use Khan Academy because they have a great explanation and section on line plots. So the students could go to Khan Academy, learn and teach themselves, and at their own rate and their own pace, something that's comfortable for them about line plots. And then after the students have done the learning for themselves, then they will create their own question, create their own line plot, and analyze the data that they come up with after creating their own line plot. And they'll make a presentation about it. And you can see more detailed explanation of this unit in my paper in the actual proposal, but this is just one idea of a way that one-to-one learning devices could be used for the students. So there's many different ways you could do it. This is just one example, but they would be really great for the students. And the budget and rationale. The budget is probably the hardest part because getting a personal learning device for every student, it's not going to be easy or cheap. According to Project Red, they say it costs about $100 to $400 per student and about a total of $2 to $9 million. There are some ways that you will be able to save money though after buying all this technologies, because money that you spend on textbooks or papers or other supplies, you won't be doing that anymore. If you're learning online and using your computer, you can use it as your textbook for science, social studies, math, language arts. You can use it for anything. So the millions that schools spend on textbooks every year will no longer be used. And then also you'll need less supplies like paper and pencils, other things that you would write with. So the money spent on those supplies can just be transferred to the technology budget. Other schools also implement an annual technology fee for the families of students. that are receiving the one-to-one program. The average fee ranges from $25 to $60, depending on how much each school needs. It's a really minor fee, and most of the time, parents don't mind paying it because they know what great benefits their students are getting from that fee. And also, of course, for families who can't afford it, the fee could be waived. Another option is leasing laptops instead of buying them. Schools can lease laptops through Apple. That way they only hold on to the laptops for a couple years, and by the time perhaps that technology might become outdated, they can sell the laptops back to Apple and get new ones. That way they aren't constantly having to buy or fix old technologies. They can keep bringing in new ones. Another idea is that schools should be purchasing durable technology, not things that are going to break after a year or so. Regular non-iPad tablets are often the most durable, so that'd be a really good recommendation for schools to invest in. And then lastly, another way to fund this proposal will just through fundraisers at the school or district level, and then also there's lots of grants out there that support technology learning. In conclusion, this proposal for the one-to-one program for Henderson County Schools, it would be so great for the students. It'd help the students become real legitimate 21st century learners like the district explains that it wants their students to be in their technology plan. Using these devices on a regular daily basis will help increase the innovation and creativity of the students. It will further develop their communication skills, their critical thinking, and their problem solving. Thank you for listening.